everybody, I am Anne Jindra. This is Dark. So, in the keeping of my, goth spirit here, keep on my little left shoulder, we are going to learn about rats and bats and cats and spooky things. Obviously I have a degree in comms, as anybody who's familiar with the channel knows, so I'm trying to, I love fairy tales and mythology because they
Apparently I was not the only visitor to the museum tonight.
Oh, that's what
Someone else got here before me. Someone with a twitchy trigger finger. Rose, can you hear me?
Yes, what is it? Have you already found Blooming?
No. There are a few other people wandering around here, and they definitely have not booked the night tour. People with automatic weapons.
I meant to clear this out and then totally didn't.
Automatic weapons? Be careful, Eric. The best way for you to get into the building is through the annex. There's a connection to the foyer on the top floor.
Okay, I'll get back to you later.
So I do love to go through and do a prediction based on mythology and all of that because those are overarching explanations that survived for things that people didn't have an explanation for at the time. You can link social sciences into it very heavily now. So I like to find a really good video game, and this does appear to be one, and then see, if I can explain it out by science. So like this guy thinks he's a vampire. I personally think that that's representative of a gang lifestyle where he's being initiated into the bottom level. So like a little bit more fraternity and a little bit less organized crime. Of course, you'll see those elements with automatic weapons. Now, I do experience fundamental attribution error where I will, judge the game off of whether or not it fits my theories because they're so sound at the beginning. So, I go around and I look at all of their symbology and everything. Which is why sometimes I'll miss stuff with tutorials and so on. I'm actually really an excellent gamer because I also do design. This is the one where I click on you. Okay. So, you'll see me examining, for instance, the story-driven game, especially from all angles. RPG is going this way, so it's extraordinarily important to keep track of that. What is this? Ooh, I didn't catch this last time. From Johnny Blooming. Subject, problem solved. Hello, Mr. Redding. I just wanted to tell you no longer have to worry about our problem regarding the overly curious subjects. My babies have already taken care of that for us so we can sleep easy. Please come visit me later in my study. I have a few things to discuss with you regarding the new exhibits for our Body World exhibition. Acquisition is unfortunately proceeding far too slowly. I know that we have already left your safety zone and kicked up some dust. That's the tough thing about working with the criminal underworld, and people criticize, my easy acceptance of this, but A, I'm a gamer, so that stuff is just out there. And B, hello, Indiana Jones, that can't have been legal. So, once you move towards stuff like colonialism or whatever, which is extraordinarily Western, and it's one of the ways that we exert our power, the law does, fall a little bit by the wayside. America, for instance, draws the line at cowboys. Oh, there is more. But it's very important that this exhibition be great. So obviously we're talking about some powerful people. They had some buyers, and those buyers clearly have access to people with automatic weapons and very little in the way of morals. I'm doing my personal best to make this show something very special. Maybe we could expand acquisition to other areas of the city. I was thinking of the whole, where it shouldn't bother anyone if you were to get me new exhibits, right? But as I said, come to my workshop later and bring something for my baby. So this absolutely smacks of scientific experimentation, which would dovetail with the gang recruiting, but isn't quite it. So we're going to have an interesting problem here where science is running up against it, which is fine because they're putting in the context of, so like high society, you have to have memberships and whatnot to get places, and that actually fosters, a higher level of social consciousness. Now, we're running into the problem where we have all of these inventors and CEOs and everything, and that's great because, it allows for the ladder where you can build up in American society. It's bad because these people sit at the top and they want things that they don't have buyers for in the proletariat. So they haven't quite caught society up the way you're supposed to if you have climbed the ladder. Whereas in high society, you're simply allowing for personal space in the middle of metropolis, and that's something that everybody should encourage. So, obviously it's going to be frowned upon severely if you,
I got one of our guys.
kind of get busy. You're gonna shoot me, aren't you? Asshole. What's running? Here's running. Come on, friend.
Attacking vampire! I found him!
Come on. I power punch these guys, so.
He's here! Take that vampire out!
The museum entrance was blocked. I wouldn't be getting into the building that way. I'd have to take the connecting tunnel from the annex, like Rose said.
Really don't like being pinned down. I usually clean my back trail better than this, and I had actually meant to do that before I reloaded. So apologies, we're doing the Harding Museum Plaza like 4 times. Although,
Apparently I was not the only visitor to the museum tonight. Someone else got here before me. Someone with a twitchy trigger finger. Rose?
Yes, what?
No.
you do have the fast forward button,
There's a connection.
so
Okay.
we'll power on through this. This is frustrating. 'Cause I can go around the side, but it's like... I don't like continuous tutorials. This should... Come on. Just knock them out.
What, shooting people? No. Weather. Didn't you hear all the storm warnings?
We'll try going this
Oh,
way.
that. Yeah, of course. Well, it won't be all that bad. I just try to concentrate on the job.
Job? Everything looks okay. We're lucky we only have to secure this. The vampire got one of our guys!
Hey, I was underneath the trajectory of your gun. I would like to point that out. I can see that. I can't see my enemy. Take him out.
Take him out! Shoot the monster! Enemy!
Flippin' A.
Get it on, Willie!
Okay, so I can't go in through there. I do have to go around the side. I was wondering
Apparently
if I
I was
could
not
rush
the
it.
only visitor to the museum. Someone else got here. Rose?
Yes, what?
No. People.
It's this tactic that you pick up when you play RPGs like
Okay,
Diablo, where if you can pull a certain amount, or then when you rush, you can see whether or not you can get the timing. The timing is going to be so bad on this one that I might as well go around. It'll take me like 16, 17 goes to actually get it done, so we're going to sneak. It's not going to let me do the cover thing. So where is the annex?
Vampire!
I love it when they're... Okay, I should be jumping right now and I'm not. So that's a problem. I mean, how weird is this? Like I sit there and critique.
Blocked. Getting up.
It won't let me pass that queue. So let's see. It's gonna make me do... It doesn't make me do the dead
Apparently I was
body.
not the only visitor to the museum.
It makes me
Someone
do
else
this
got
dead
Rose.
body.
Can you hear me?
Yes, what?
No. People with
Now, I have a flag right there.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's gonna go prove her wrong. That's a nice cityscape. It's interesting that they went for the blur. Previously, they were so interested in the pole as you approached. I beta tested back when they did the first
Shooting people?
real world, you know, like first person perspective, so on.
Is anyone there?
No. No one is here. God.
What was that?
Now, space should jump me, and it's not.
Shoot him!
Come on, friend. Not that freaking hard.
Reloading! Cover me!
Where's he coming at me from?
Cover me! Shoot him!
This is a bitch. How on earth?
Apparently I was not the only visitor to the
Oh, I
Someone
really
Rose.
hate, like, cutscenes before
Automatic weapons?
a fight. I just want to, like, write the developers an angry letter. You monsters, okay? You're monsters if you do this to us. They have a special place in hell for you. You can glory in your own flippin' cutscenes as much as you apparently want to. Okay, enemy killed, unaware enemy. So I get experience points. I might level up. So it's nice. Okay, where is the flippin' annex that they're talking about? Is that it? Let's go for that. Maybe this is easier than I figure.
One cop shows up here.
Here, we'll read this again anyways, just to have done it. La da da da. Can I swipe left? Can we include fun things like swiping left? No. I want to see some pictures of this Mr. Bloomberg. Sorry.
Disappear. That's no problem.
What if he's got something cool on there? What if it's socially incriminating? Like, what if I catch him wearing, like, ladies' lingerie or something? Who knows? Who knows? I'm clearly gonna run into this character later. I'd like some dirt. Excuse you. Oh, okay. So, don't be stupid, Sparky. Do you accept dead bodies? No? Okay, well, you're not the one that accepts dead bodies. I can deal with that. Alright, so, suspicious my ass. This is the least suspicious thing I did all day. You know, if you're just gonna start shooting, then you're never gonna make friends. That's all I have to say about that. Now what? Now what? I'm trying to find something while getting shot at. This is glorious. Alright.
Attacking enemy!
Okay, he's gonna let the other guy close.
Heads up, he's over here. Out of there, cover me. And take him out!
I was thwarted by a ledge?
We lost a man. Get him!
Can you run? Bullet.
Museum
Run,
entrance
bullet.
was blocked. I wouldn't be getting into the building that way.
You wanna play run a bet? Because that's what I'm doing right now.
Like Rose said.
Ah, checkpoint, yes.
RF radio.
Is RFM like
Exits
RSM?
and have opened the door for you.
Few hours.
I can't, no, 5 guards on the screen. And they're all completely...
Thankfully I can power punch this sucker.
Rose, I'm there. One of the visitors was here, but I took care of him.
Good.
Visitors,
Please
like
connect the
aliens?
transmitter I gave you to the computer. Then I can get into the system.
Right.
Very good. Oh, wait just one sec. Good. Access is now open. But there's something strange going on here. They use the system to lock all the exits.
Their weapons and taste for shooting museum guards tells me that something else is going on here. I'll be in touch.
I found an email. Call me. I hate that they don't let me loot. I'm so used to looting. So that was the whole thing? Did I already pop in the thing? I was pouring my energy during Friend. I am not an actual vampire. I just play one. Sometimes when I LARP. Beak off! You get to do cool things with clothing. I'm gonna have to shoot my way out. Well, punch my way out, technically. Can I borrow the fire extinguisher while I do it? These are small requests. I mean, you'd think.
Vampire!
Oh, did I combo him? That's actually kind of entertaining. He's like standing over a dead cop and everything. You'd think they'd be more
Shit,
circumspect.
intruder!
Dude, I've been here. I've been here! Fudging, eh? And I'm running. Tell me I'm in the security room. If I have to go
Sir,
for
I've
another
locked down
cutscene.
all the emergency exits and have opened the door for you. I count 5 guards on the screen. Yeah, they're all completely frazzled, so you should have an easy time of it. No sign of the target on the screen so far. I'll call you if I see him. Is anyone home?
Suspicious. That's my middle name. So now I call Rose.
Rose, I'm there. One of the visitors was here,
Like
but
there,
I took care of
Rose.
him.
So
Good.
there.
Please connect the transmitter I gave you to the computer. Then I can get into the system.
So I came all
Right.
this way to plant a bug.
Very good. Oh, wait just one sec. Good. Access is now open. But there's something strange going on here. They use the system to lock all the exits.
Their weapons and taste for shooting museum guards tells me that something else is going on here.
Move
I'll
your
be in
ass,
touch.
sweetie. Stop touching your ear. Rookie mistakes, friend. Rookie mistakes. Make the world go round. What's this? Where is that door? I'd like to... All these things and more, I wonder.
Hey!
Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna hate you. This is not that hard! Feeling like an amateur. This is Is this as embarrassing for you as it is for me? Because this is kind of painful. Alright, so I have 2 Chirons. Got one over there. Ah, fudge. Alright. There's another hostile.
Attacking vampire!
I'm gonna hang out here if it's cool with you. Why can't I do nice things like throw a fire extinguisher? Got one at 8 meters and one at... What's over here?
Now get the bloodsucker.
Sure you will, buddy. There was a secret passage.
Come on, show yourself, you monster.
Monster! You're the one who's killing innocent security guards, friend. Here it is. What's in here?
Rose, I'm there. Can you open the door for me?
Sure, it'll only take a minute. This security system is so old it's kind of a protection in itself. But I'll get it. I just need to manually make a small change here.
Any day now. Like any day.
Wait, I still need a minute. Okay, got it. Open sesame.
My password is you're old. I feel that would wash with vampires.
Send back up!
Can I save here? I feel like it's telling me to save here. No? Alright. Carry on my wayward
HQ, we need backup. We have enemy contact. Take that vampire out. Contact! Kill him!
How do I wind up facing the wrong frickin' way every time? Oh, let's just, you know what, it's just a firefight. Alright. Well, I'm in Jindra. This is dark. We're storming the castle, so we're kind of getting our ass handed to us, but you know what? Take a deep breath and say wasa. We found out a little bit more. Some sort of experimentation going on. Science and gangs do not mix. The only thing they like is arms. They don't like humans. They don't like humans. So I can see why there's a conflict. Obviously we're on the gang side, not so much on the, we'll call them the 1% side. Could be government, could be corporations. It's clearly a DICE topic, so whatever works, works. We were so excited to have you along for the ride. Seriously, rocking good time. The link to all the games that we play is in the description below. Smash the subscribe button right next to it is a share button. YouTube is a social media platform. So come hang out with us. Send a link to a friend. Discuss the video, the game, gaming, beta testing, literally anything. We've been around forever. So we loved having you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Much love.